Hey, I'm glad you're here, mathematicians. Let's get started. We've been working on addition and subtraction within 20. Today's lesson, chapter 1, lesson 7, I can find totals using doubles, plus or minus 1, or doubles plus or minus 2 strategies. So it's just an introduction to these strategies. You can try them out, see if they make sense, or maybe it'll just introduce you to have them make sense at a later time. And that's okay too. So if it's confusing today, no worries. I'm sure we'll go over it again. So here's a check understanding. Describe two ways of using doubles to add 8 plus 6. So I guess I gave you a hint in our lesson topic for today. You could do addition or subtraction. You could do double plus 1, or double plus 2, double minus 1, or double minus 2. So what do you think? I noticed that 8 and 6 are 2 apart. So really it's like 6 and 6 and 2 more. So it's like a double plus 2. Or I could think 8 and 8, and 2 less. Take 2 away. Double 8's minus 2, right? So we can show that 8 plus 6 equals blank. You might suggest using doubles plus 2. 6 plus 6 equals 12. So 8 plus 6 is 14, 2 more than 12. Or using a double minus 2. 8 plus 8 equals 16. So 8 plus 6 equals 14, 2 less than 16. Who can describe what an addition double is? What are doubles? Yeah, that's right. An addition double has both addends the same. So it means like 8 plus 8, or 6 plus 6, or 1 plus 1, or 3 plus 3. Whatever we're adding is doubled, the same number. What did we learn the last lesson about addition doubles and even numbers? Do you remember that? The total of two addends is always even. Every even number has an addition double. So no matter what the even number is, we could have a double that splits that number, or that double makes up that even number. What are the totals for the addition doubles? What pattern do you see? Help me build the subtraction equations that are related to each of the addition doubles. So 1 plus 1 equals 2. 2 plus 2 equals 4. Now let's think just for those two of the subtraction doubles so far. So 1 plus 1 equals 2. What would the subtraction double be? Right. So when we're doing subtraction doubles, we have to start with the total, and then the double part is going to be both partners or addends, right? So 2 minus 1 equals 1. Yes. So then help me with 2 plus 2 equals 4. How can we turn that into a subtraction double? Right, start with the 4 minus, oops, minus 2 equals 2. Do you see the pattern? 3 plus 3 equals 6. The subtraction double. 6 minus 3 equals 3. You're getting it. 4 plus 4 equals 8. So 8 minus 4 equals 4. 5 plus 5? Oh, you were fast at that one. 10. So 10 minus 5 equals, 5. 6 plus 6? 12. 12 minus 6 equals 6. 7 plus 7 equals 14. So 14 minus 7 equals 7. 8 plus 8 is 16. So 16 minus 8 equals 8. 9 plus 9 equals, some people think that's a tough one, 18. So 18 minus 9 equals 9. And well, here's another quick one. 10 and 10 makes 20. So 20 minus 10 equals 10. All right, nice work. So those are the subtraction doubles that match those addition doubles. How could you use doubles to solve this equation? 7 plus 6 equals, yeah, 7 and 6 are only 1 apart, right? So we could do a double plus 1. So I could think 6 plus 6 equals 12. So 7 plus 6 must equal 13, 1 more than 12. Or I could think of it kind of backwards, using a double minus 1. I can think, I know really well 7 plus 7 is 14. So if I think of 7 plus 6, it must be 13, which is 1 less than 14. So just, if you need to hear that again, just rewind, just start that over and think about that. How could you use doubles to solve this equation? Again, 7 and 8, just like 7 and 6 were 1 apart, 7 and 8 are 1 apart. So 7 plus 7 equals 14. That must mean 7 plus 8 equals 15, which is 1 more than 14. 8 plus 8 equals 16. So 7 plus 8 equals 15, 1 less than 16. So that's the double minus 1. Here's another one. You might pause and think about this one. Use Math Talk to explain how you can use doubles to solve this equation. So here's an example where Keisha says we have to find 8 plus 9. Jeremy says, let's start with 8 plus 8, that's 16. Keisha says, so 8 plus 9 must be 1 more than 16. That's 17. 8 plus 9 equals 17. Jeremy says, what if we try to start with 9 plus 9? Keisha says, well, 9 plus 9 equals 18. So 8 plus 9 is 1 less than 18. That's 17 again. Either way, we get the same answer. How do you know when you can use a double plus 1 or double minus 1 strategy to add the two numbers? How do you know? The partners or add-ins are just 1 number apart. So they're not exactly the same, they're just 1 number difference. So 5 and 6 or 8 and 9 are 1 number different. Are the sums even or odd? Odd, right? Because they're 1 number different. They're not the double. They're the double plus 1 or the double minus 1. So if you start with the higher number and do the double, you're going to do minus 1, right? If you start with the lower number in the double almost double, then you're going to need the double plus 1. Do you think every double plus 1 or minus 1 total will be odd? Why? Yes. One explanation might be it will always show equal groups plus 1 more or equal groups minus 1. It will never show equal groups. And there's some examples to help you think about that. How could you use doubles to help you solve this equation? Oh, did you notice they're 2 numbers apart? So now we need to use a double plus 2 or double minus 2. Double plus 2, if I know 6 plus 6 equals 12, then I can think 8 plus 6 must be 2 more than 12, which is 14. Or using the double minus 2, 8 plus 8 equals 16, so 8 plus 6 must be 2 less than 16. That's 14. Either way, I got 14. Here's another example. 7 plus 9. 7 and 9 are 2 numbers apart, so I can do a double plus 2 or a double minus 2. How do you know when you can use a double plus 2 or a double minus 2 to add 2 numbers? Yep, the partners or add-ins are just 2 numbers apart now. So circle each of the sums. Eight plus 6 equals blank. So the sum would go here. So are you going to do a double plus 2? Yeah, or a double minus 2. Yep, these are 2 numbers apart. These are 2 numbers apart. 7 and 9. Which numbers are the totals? Are these sums even or odd? Even. So think about that. Look at these totals. These are 2 numbers apart, but it's really like 8 plus 8 minus 2, or 6 plus 6 plus 2. And so when we get 2 more, we get that even number still, right? It's always 2 more or 2 less than another even number. So, and 2 is even. So it starts right back at an even number. Okay, think about how you might use a doubles plus 2 or a double minus 2 strategy to find this sum. Sum is the answer to an addition problem. Okay, so here's where you're going to look at your page 27. And this says, look at the exercises in the middle column. Do you think your answer will be even or odd? So let's look at this middle column here, double plus 1 and double minus 1. Do you think that's going to be even or odd? Every answer here. Let's see if you're right. Odd. You knew it because each answer will be 1 more or 1 less than an even number. Look at the exercises in the last column. Do you think your answers will be even or odd? So way over to the right here, double plus 2 and double minus 2, even or odd? Ready? You're right, it's even. Why?